attracted to someone who you later found out was married, would you still date them?
Did we already smash?
You probably already did.
No, I'm asking a question. No, I'm asking a question. I'm just saying because that's a serious. That's a serious.
I mean,
that's a ser- because at that point it actually gives a description of how serious it actually is. You know what I mean? Like if we're going through shout out to Puff Diddy on that damn Ciroc. You know, it's one of the best. No, it actually depends. It depends whether or not, because everybody is going to take things serious from certain degrees. We know that. As a man, I'm going to ask that because that right there, because she could be going through a situation where she's not happy with what's going on, and that's how she met me, and that's how we ended up into what we ended up. Some people can't full-fledged tell the truth at that time when they first meet someone because they don't know how to handle it, especially if they already like that person. So if you ask, that's why I asked the next best thing, like, okay, are we going through the process and I'm finding out whether or not if she was married, or are we already kind of involved and we sitting there, you know, and we going through the motions of, you know, sexual encounters? Then it's a little bit more on my shoulder, because now I'm asking that question, well, what are you going to do about it if me and you like each other the same and we're moving forward, and there's other things, you know, at that point it's other feelings, it's other things going on. So yeah, that's why I asked that question, because if it was no sexual contact, then, and she told me that, then I could make a decision whether or not if we're just going to continue being friends. I can make a decision whether or not if it's something that I want to pursue. I can make a decision whether or not if she's just trying to pull me in to a situation because she's not happy at home. So the variables on that makes it very, very different in the sense of whether or not if that person is going to be best fitting for me. You know what I mean? Everybody that married ain't happy, and everybody that in relationships are not, you know, so-called, you know, content where they are.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you ask me a question like that, I'm going to be honest about it. And that's why I asked, like, what, did I smash cheeks already? Or are we talking about, you know, did we... No, don't laugh. I'm being serious. You're laughing. I'm serious, though. Like, you know, I want to know, like, how serious is it?
I mean, so you would give that person the opportunity to, like, explain themselves, even if they didn't put it out in the forefront?
Until they let me know what the hell the deal is. I have to make a decision based upon what they saying to me. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a person that's not happy at home, then I have to deal with it in that aspect. If it's a person that got married and they decided on certain things in their marriage that didn't go the way they wanted it to go, and this is why. You know, at the end of the day, it's all self-explanatory, but you can't make decisions based upon just how you feel. You also have to make decisions based upon what that other person is going through to make it either legitimate or be able to make a decision whether or not if it's serious or not. Because if it's not serious, then what are we talking about?